Okay. Oh! What? And also, the chorus wants to talk to me.
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
We'll have nothing by month's end.
I understand your concern.
Your understanding
The
won't
child,
keep us from
Ray,
starving.
was bold and
What have you
strong,
been up to?
and her mind was full of
Hi?
questions. Often she went to the old woman.
What's going on here? Sounds like there's a problem.
We're speaking about something important, Outlander.
Yul, please. Later. A reminder of why I often prefer plants to people. They're so much less demanding. I apologize for Yul. My people used to be friendlier, but hunger robs many of their kindness.
Seems like there's a lot around here in short supply. Is there anything that can help?
As Yul said, we need food. So much so that we've sent hunting parties to the Oldgrowth, a forest in the north. We never used to hunt animals for food. We never had to. But as our crops fail, we've run out of options.
But something else went wrong.
A machine slaughtered the last hunting party we sent out. A claw strider. But to hear the lone survivor tell it, more deadly than any we've seen before. Until it's gone, I can't risk more hunters, but without that meat, our people grow more lean every day.
I'll take care of it. Tanath don't have enough water. Utaru don't have enough food. All because of Far Zenith. Far Zenith, who cares so much about the environment that they would just drill and bulldoze straight to Eleuthia instead of, respecting the land. It all goes back to the whole, environmental sort of message.
Without more food, how much longer can the tribe hold out?
The land gods blight the fields more every day. A month, maybe 2. The maddening part is that many are resigned to this fate. Like Fane, who would have us simply wait to die. You heard him. Death is merely part of the grand cycle.
But you'd rather do something.
Yes, like send hunters to the Oldgrowth for food. Fane fought that idea too. He will undoubtedly cast what happened to the hunting party as another reason to side with him.
If we let him.
It sounds like this tribe is starting to starting? They've been splintering off into 2. Some people don't want to just sit here and die, and some people are okay with that. Gonna guess it's a generational thing. The younger people probably don't want to die. How's that gonna work out?
I saw you up there when I spoke in front of the chorus.
Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help you, and especially Zoe. Many Utaru like to think we're above politics, but that is far from true. I don't often agree with Fane, but I have to work closely with him on many matters.
So you didn't want to cross him?
Not in such a public way, no. After you exposed his ally Kel, however, I think he will find the power of his voice will be lessened.
And maybe yours will be louder?
We shall see.
Now, Fane was the other man.
Tell me everything you know about the machine that attacked your hunters.
It fell upon them near the edge of the Oldgrowth. One of them, Ven, survived and made it back to Plainsong. If you wish to question him, he's recovering with our healers. The other 4 hunters weren't so fortunate. It must be a powerful beast. Can you destroy it?
I've handled tough ones before.
Good. The Oldgrowth must be made safe for hunting. One more thing. Every Utaru wears a small pouch of seeds, given at birth, planted at death. It is how we remember our loved ones and celebrate their place in the cycle. It would mean a great deal to the hunters' families if you could recover them.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Be careful in the forest.
Before I head for the Oldgrowth, I might want to talk to the survivor. See what he can tell me about the claw strider.
I like your little hair thing.
No
It's really
answer of
cute.
mine will satisfy you. So you
Fane?
must go out in the world.
No, not Fane. Bree.
Aloy. Welcome to the garden.
Oh, the husband.
How are you doing, Bree? Is this where you planted your wife's seeds?
It is. They're a part of Plainsong now, where they can take root and flower. I miss her. But I'll keep pushing for change, just like she would have. I still can't believe something so... She didn't deserve any of this. But at least I have this to remember her by.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Even if one day we leave Plainsong, I'll know the seeds she carried will have been part of our people's cycle. And it's all thanks to you, Aloy. May you always walk in a field of plenty.
May you as well. Wow, all this aftermath of the quests that we've done, they're really high quality. I'd be happy already if they just gave me like a dialogue or two, but they're full-on cutscenes. That's really very much appreciated. The survivor.
There's the survivor from the hunting party.
Whoop!
I heard she's a machine hunter.
How is she not hurt after such a leap?
Magic.
Ven? I'm here about the machine in the Oldgrowth.
You're going after that horror.
I'm going to try. Do you mind answering a couple of questions about it?
I'll tell you what I can.
Oh, his lip.
Tell me what happened, step by step.
There were 5 of us, hunting for boar to help feed the tribe, just like we had done half a dozen times before. Some machines got in our way. Happens every time we go to the Oldgrowth. Like always, we cleared them out.
Oh, his arm, dude.
But this time, when we were done, we heard this roar.
Hey, easy.
I saw a flash from the trees, all claws and tail. It ripped right through Cole and Ree, and Zan came right at me, slashed my shoulder. There was blood. Then an arrow slammed into its neck. My friend Lau, he distracted it, yelled and whooped. It turned on him. He disappeared into the trees, and it followed him. Last thing I heard him yell was for me to run. So I did. I was halfway back to Plainsong before I realized what I had done. Left Lau to die.
I'm so sorry to hear. We have to do something. We can't just let Fane be like, okay, this is supposed to happen. Let's just let people die.
Is there anything you can tell me about the machine that might help?
It looked like a claw strider, but it was stronger. Much stronger.
Oh, it's not a Claw Strider.
Anything else?
Its armor was darker and it had a strange purple glow.
Thanks. I think I know what I'm dealing with.
Is this some cauldron stuff?
I need to get going.
You don't want to fight that thing.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Well, if you do, I hope you cut it to shreds. It killed Lau, my oldest friend.
No running.
He looks really young. He's like a teenager. In Plainsong, it's easier to find, look, so many kids and families and teenagers.
Dress for protection, dress to impress.
Kids everywhere. I really don't think that's the case with the Tanakh. Dies? Yeah, maybe let's dye one of these so it looks different. Oh, but it's really not that obvious. Okay, the one I'm wearing right now is the... I haven't tried this one either. Diet for the future. These are kind of like, Ooh! Very bright. Oh. The one I'm wearing right now. Yeah, this forge flare could be interesting. But we're gonna be in the desert, so I don't want to look like a freaking fireball in the desert. So it's okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'll come back periodically.
Children, you can't afford to.
I thought we were just dealing with a Claw Strider, but no. Purple? Purple? Okay. Oldgrowth. Oh, there's this library here. Can we get here? Woo. Can we get the slab as we're walking out of here? Of course it doesn't show me this again. We do need a slab. We need one more slab for the upgrade. No, keep walking this way. I'm guessing this quest popped up. I'm sorry. Yeah?
I'll never forget that explosion. Fezra sure got what was coming to him.
Yeah.
Sure am hungry. My stomach's growls are growling. I'll never forget that explosion.
People are suffering.
Fezra sure got what was coming to him.
You can even get up top here. It's a nice view, and then we have a little dangly thing here. So the slab that we're looking at. Oh, we might have gone it already. Is it in the area where it looks like there should be water, but there isn't? Am I the right direction? Yup. Oh! Oh, thank God, Aloy, thank God. Oh! Thank you. Perfect. Wow! So that had to have been the way to get here, right? Because otherwise, how would you even float over to the satellite dish? Dang. Okay, back to this. We can probably just walk over. Which way? This... what? Which way do you want me to go? Food shortages. You guys should trade. Are the Tanakh suffering with food at all? They were mostly concerned with water, especially because the desert is so dry and all that. But maybe some trade can happen here, you know? Let's go, Fiery. So a purpley machine. Think we're good. Maybe we can try out the Guardian Tripcaster while we're at it. Oh. It's around here. I don't see anything so far. At nighttime, it's really noticeable. Machines. Where are you? Well, those are just Claw Striders, right? I am... Oh, I'm sorry. I was walking through the green shine chunk instead. Okay, well, if I'm here anyway, where was it? Inside the water? I might have gone it already. I might have. Yeah, this one feels like they should be able to make it so that if I got it already, it doesn't appear. Because right now, we can't tell. This way? Here we go. Oh, the current! Yes! Now I can upgrade my Sunshot Hunter bow. Perfecto. And I'm expecting to keep that bow maybe for a pretty long time. Yeah. It's purple. It's fully upgraded. Unless if there's a really good reason why I should be taking it away, I probably won't be. Anyway, the old growth is actually over here. Excuse me. Why is there no path to it? Give me the path. Yes. Actually quite nice to hunt at night right now. Sorry. Because it makes it really obvious where the machines are. Get up! Oh, Fiery, you smart machine.
This must be the old growth. Shell said the hunting party was attacked near here. Best place to start looking for the hunter's seed pouches.
What about the creature?
Fire won't help here.
These are regular dudes.
There's a dead Utaru in the clearing. Must be one of the hunters. Gotta take out these machines before I can grab the seed pouch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, they've already noticed me. Okay. Let's try this out. Wow, that did absolutely... Yeah, that's not helping. Whoa, whoa, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh! These are easy dudes. Get rid of them and go. Oh, this is too bright! It's too bright! Ruining the nighttime vibes. Someone's here. Someone's around here. You can hear them. Is it unrelated? Oh, he bumped into the shield and exploded. Ooh, whoa, 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 I'm actually like... My health, dude. Whoa, there's an Utaru here. Thanks.
Okay.
You look like an outlander,
Now
yes?
to collect the hunter's seed pouch.
Oh, they just happen to be in the area? They're not related? Thanks. Thanks for helping. That got a little bit out of hand quickly. Maybe because it's so dark. Yeah, blame the dark. Thanks, guys. Oh.
Got the pouch. But where are the other hunters? And the claw strider that attacked them. I better check for tracks with my focus.
It's not gonna be something messed up, right? Like some Utaru killing each other kind of thing? No?
There.
Okay.
Claw strider tracks. I might have chased the other hunters deeper into the forest.
That's not good. Maybe we can still save them. Some of them.
Another hunter.
Oh.
Claw strider must have caught up to them. Okay, got the seed pouch. Better pick up the claw strider's tracks and keep going.
Thank you. So it is a claw strider, but like
The third hunter. I should collect their seed pouch.
like a stronger one.
He died where the claw strider caught him. At least I can return his seed pouch. I need to put a stop to that machine. I better scan for tracks.
Where even are we now?
Okay, 3 hunters. There should be one more. Claw strider probably chased after him.
Kind of stopped here. Here we go. Is there any possibility? Oh, maybe it's Lao.
There's some kind of residue here.
Stick paste. Adhesive residue.
It's sticky, like tree sap. It might have been from a weapon. The survivor said his friend Lao distracted the machine so he could escape. Maybe this is where it happened.
But that was hours ago. That's a good reminder. I have this adhesive thing. I don't know what it actually does though.
Looks like the Claw Strider continued up the cliff. Lau gave it quite the chase.
Yeah, I don't know what the adhesive, it makes machines slower, but I don't know tangibly if it's actually worth it.
Cliff's covered in gouge marks. Machine must have clawed its way up.
Oh my god. Aloy. Hey, what? Hey, Aloy. That works. It's quiet here.
More residue. It looks like the machine's claw got stuck here. Slowed it down, while the hunter kept running.
Do you think he might be alive? Maybe he's resting in a cave. He didn't even have time to take all these supplies. Oh no, they went up. Well, the Claw Strider went up. Oh, I remember this place. I went across here before. Yeah.
Should try something other than fire.
There are sky drifters here? Oh yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Perfect sense. That's a lot.
Claw Strider's tracks end here. And no sign of the last hunter either. But I bet I know why those machines are watching that crack in the cliff. Better clear them out first.
Let's go. You guys want frost? I should have bought that frost hunter bow earlier. Let's not be so stingy. Come on, I don't got time to play with you.
It's not gonna back down.
Let's hurry up and die. Why is there why was the damage of the color yellow? Yeah, just die, just die, just die. Yeah, it's yellow sometimes. Bye. Oh, I was using the wrong arrow, that's why. I think I was using the other arrow? Okay, whatever I was using, it wasn't the advanced arrows. I think I might have been using the normal arrows. Accidentally.
There it goes!
You're annoying. Let me get your tail. Oh, actually got it. Yeah, try to get me, try to swoop at me. That's what you get.
The machines were interested in that crevice in the cliff. I should check it out. Got a feeling Lau was pretty resourceful.
But no sign of the Claw Strider, so that's still a threat we have to deal with. Oh, there's so many supplies here. I really hope we can bring back good news for the young man. Lau? Oh.
They're gone? I wasn't expecting a rescue. Thank you, Outlander.
You're unharmed.
I'm after the Claw Strider. Where did it go?
You're hunting it?
It's okay. I fought bigger.
Who are you?
Just stay here while I try to pick up its trail. I'll let you know when it's...
Okay.
I can handle it from here.
It's purple.
I can slow it down for you.
Yes, please.
Stay back and don't fire until I do.
Watch for
That
its
hunter
claws.
killer means trouble.
Apex Claw Strider. Oh, that's it. Shock. You can slow it down, right? So I'll focus on the shock, and you'll slow it down? Does that sound like a plan? Could always just brace it up. The power shots mean I don't have to care about the time. I just gotta care about my accuracy. Where'd you go, mister?
Plasma's wasted against that machine.
Chain reaction. But I don't have plasma, so I can't activate that. I'll grab a tail while I'm here. What about traps? Should I launch traps? Yeah, let's... This is my attempt at trying to use the traps, okay? I try my best.
Now! I've got your back.
Oh!
It's done.
We did it!
Okay, what level is this quest? Oh, it's level 15, no wonder. Wait, you didn't even activate the tripwire! No! No! Dang it. But if I didn't do enough damage, then probably the explosive would have helped. So it was a good plan, I just didn't get to activate it properly, that's all. Okay. Brace shot is too good. And I still got my power shots active too.
Wow, that was some fight.
You got that right.
Slow, right? Ben thinks he left you for dead.
He made it back. I was worried about him.
He said you saved him by getting the Claw Strider to chase you.
And he saved me by sending you after me, so we're even. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he figures out I'm alive.
Go on back then. And thanks for the assist. Slowing that machine down helped.
And here, take this. I can craft another one if I need it, but... well, I hope I won't after this, not for a while.
Say thank you, Aloy!
One more hunter gets to go home. Now I just have to return the seed pouches to Shale.
I should have given it to Lau. What did I get? Oh no, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the name of the weapon that we just got. Is it on the screen? Adhesive blastling. Blastlings. I kind of like blastlings. I wish we used them more often. It's actually the only way I have a frost thingy right now. Yeah, my wheel here. Okay, so this is my main stuff. Shock, I feel like we could probably get more mileage out of if we replaced it with something. Just one. This is just one arrow type, and then this is just one arrow type. But brace shot is so good, it doesn't even matter. This could be interesting in the future. Yeah, the quick wire I think makes it more viable in use in battle. These two I'm not so sure about. The adhesive is cool, but this is like just random light arrows, so I might want to switch this out for something else. Cool. Anything around the area? If not, I will directly fast travel back. Seed pouches. Coming. And then if we see a workbench, also gotta do some upgrades. Hello, sorry for scaring you.
There's Shale. I should give her the seed pouches I recovered from the Oldgrowth.
Speak to me for a moment, would you? Aloy, Lau has come back to us thanks to you. Is it safe to send out another hunting party?
It's never going to be completely safe out there, but the Claw Strider is dead. Here, the seed pouches.
I'll see that these are returned to their families for planting and remembrance. I'm sure Lau and Van would like to thank you in person. You can find them at the Grove. It's been an honor, Aloy. May the land be kind to you.
Glad to hear I can help. So glad to hear. The Grove being the place.
How are you?
Utaru Harvester.
Looking forward to our shift.
Big jump.
No?
Today.
Where are Lau? Where are they?
Will you trade today?
No, we got exactly what we want.
Please, come back again.
The exclamation mark, I'm assuming, means that there's something new, right? But I don't know what's new. Is it the coils? I really only care about the outfits. See, so many kids here. There's no way you'd see this with a Tanakh. At least I haven't seen it.
Walking fields of plenty, my...
The Grove. The Grove. I don't know exactly where the Grove is. Maybe I'll try to go towards the workbench. Well, I'm sure we'll come back here from time to time though, so no need to fret too much.
Outlander?
Lovely to see you.
Did you
We
repair
stop,
your
we
bow yet?
strike, in the hunt, and in business.
Here we go. Sunshot Hunter Bow. Empty coil slot. Thank you. This is amazing now. Overdrawing. I don't do it enough, but if we do it, it's a good bit of damage. Now, the outfit that we're wearing right now should probably upgrade it a little bit. Especially if it's easy. No Fanghorn antlers because we gave it in for the override. Gosh dang it. That's okay. Okay. Good, 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 good.
Good day.
Hmm.
You managed to find that strike piece.
6 skill points. Trapper. Yeah, let's see if there's anything we can do to improve using traps. Takes less damage when triggering your own trap. Oh, that's always good. God knows that'll happen. Nimble crafter. Craft faster. Okay. Oh, there's a nice little graphic there for doing all of it. Penetrating rope. Weapon technique for rope caster. Fire a rope that can attach to any part of an enemy without needing to fully draw the weapon. Oh, that's really good. Even though we're not using a rope caster right now. New techniques for new weapon types. That's always good. As opposed to getting multiple techniques for one weapon type. Quick wire was a really good investment, I think. Okay. Fantastic.
A rush of air.
Well, if I can't find Lau and his friend, then I might just leave for now, but I'll be back. I'll be back. As long as they're happy and safe. That's all that matters. I don't even know which part of this is considered the Grove. I would assume it's the middle section, but I don't think so. So that's fine. Some fire gleam here, but no need to go back to it until we get the metal flower thingy. And then there's some little bits of... No, there shouldn't really be fire gleam here anymore, right? Let's go back to the west for now then. Yeah, back to Scalding Spear. This is blocked off. We should probably do the signal spike. Yes. Right here. So we'll travel all the way back to base if that's alright. Thank you, thank you. You guys get anything? Ooh, whoa, there's more stuff here now. Was that always there? I don't think so. Clogging up the place. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
I mean, that's fine, I suppose.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Y'all doing okay?
I need to get going.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah, we haven't done much yet. We've just been doing side stuff. What did Zoe want me to do again? She gave me a quest earlier. Completely forgot about it. The second verse. Go to the meeting place. Oh, that's all the way there. Okay. So ignore it for now then. Okay. Well, nice to see you guys are... Oh. Hey.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Fantastic. Are we actually seeing anything concrete though? I don't know.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility. Farrell seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
Holographic replica. Oh yeah, there's things we can look at with a focus here.
It looks like one of the Utaru's land gods. Like the one we killed in the sacred cave. I'm not sure I'll ever fully understand, but seeing something that represents life and prosperity turned into a weapon, it couldn't have been easy for Zoe.
Utaru figure. Bundles of woven leaves shaped to resemble a plow horn. Collected by Zoe.
This is the core from the weapon that took out that Zenith shield. Near that facility where we found Beta. Gaia said it was advanced, like Zenith's tech. How did Silence figure out how to build something like this?
So we're just gonna leave it here? I thought we were gonna treasure it because it's important information or something, but no, it's just lying on a desk here.
Farrell must have picked this up at Silence workshop. I guess it's what Silence used to capture Hades before he moved it to that orb. I don't know what bothers me more. That he tricked me, or that I didn't see it coming.
Seems like a really dumb oversight in hindsight, right? But, you know, don't blame yourself too much, Aloy. Yeah, it's a little jar. Okay, so if we keep coming back here periodically and just looking around, there's gonna be new stuff. I don't know if Beta will have anything new for me. No, that's not Beta. That's going down to that one room with a passcode. My room? Pishav's token. Proof of rite of passage into the Tanakh clan. We should probably carry that with us, right?
One of Morland's embers. A spark of a new dream for an ancient city.
A holographic device recovered from the ruins of Las Vegas. Yeah, we gotta go visit them too. They need something from us, apparently. Okay, sweet. We will come back here in due time then. For now, let's go to the west. Unless if you guys had more, I didn't actually talk to you.
Hope you didn't run into too much trouble out there.
Yeah, we're good.
I should head out.
I'll go back to my training.
We'll know, right? It'll have an exclamation mark on the people. If there's new stuff.
I was wondering when you'd be back.
Don't be so needy.
I should get going.
May you unearth that which you seek.
Thank you. Okay. So right outside the base, at the very peak of this mountain, we can find a signal spike thingy. For Silga, gonna do some triangulation or whatever and figure out something about the message she was trying to decode. This is one spot, and the other spot is that Scalding Spear. It's over here, right? This lady always has new stuff.
I see you, champion. Sit, please. You should know the rebels have been busy. They've set up outposts to the west. Some settled into a camp southwest of here. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning.
Shining Waste South.
Getting rid of those outposts might stop the rebels from killing more of their own. Maybe I can lend the marshals a hand.
Yeah,